used to count the days by wins, by things I crossed off with a grin, by how much further I had climbed, and if I kept up with the time. But now I count the quiet sighs, the morning tea, the cloudless skies, the moments where I feel like me, not who the world thinks I should be. I measure my life in moments now, in how soft the light feels on my brow, in who I call when joy arrives, in how I sit, not just survive. It's not the goal that makes it count, it's where I feel my heart slow down. I used to chase a finish line that moved ahead each time I tried. Now I find grace in slowing down and letting love be what I've found. It's not the titles or the pace, it's if I smile inside my space, it's if I pause enough to see that this small breath belongs to me. So I count the ways I stayed kind, even when no one saw in time. The way I chose a softer plan, the days I held my own hand. And maybe I don't rise in charts, but I rise in gentler parts. I used to wait for someone's hand to pull me up, to understand. I made myself the last to choose and called it love each time I'd lose. I was the maybe, not the must. I gave too much and called it trust. But now I see what I deserve, a love that meets me first and firm. I am not plan B anymore, not the backup by the door, not the comfort when they fall, not the maybe after all. I'm not the pause between their choice, I am the start, I am the voice. I build my days around my name. I no longer shrink for shame. I wake up like I'm worth the sun, because I am and always was. from waiting past. I won't be held in almost arms. I rise with fire and open palms, because this time I walk through the door as who I am, not plan B anymore. I used to think love had to wait until I proved I could behave, until I shined or fixed or gave. I thought love followed those who made. I chased approval like a prize. I held my breath and shrunk my size, but none of that was truly real. If love required me not to feel, I start learn from love now, not from earning it, not from breaking just to fit, not from trying to be less or proving I deserve to rest. Love is not a finish line, it's where I stand and where I shine. I speak with care but not to please. I rest without apologizing. I don't audition to belong. My love's been mine all along. Love doesn't ask me to perform, to twist, to ache, to be reformed. It meets me right where I begin, without a race. I have to win, so I won't chase what I already hold. This heart is steady, this heart is bold. I'm not a story to be fixed, I'm love itself, not just its list. I used to wait to feel like enough, but now I start from being loved. Soft piano like slow wind when the crops water. I don't need to shout to stay, I don't need to fight to claim my place. I don't need armor just to speak. I can be kind and still be deep. I've spent my life being the calm, the one who bends to keep things warm. But now I know that I I'll say my truth in quiet tone and still be heard, still hold my own. I'll walk away without a storm and still be proud of how I've grown. Let them think the fire wins. Let them chase the louder winds. But I've found peace in standing still and knowing that I always will. I can be gentle and still be home, still say enough, still have control. I don't need noise to feel like more. I am the quiet they ignore, but strength has never needed sound, and I am grounded without shouting down. I used to guard my every light, wrap my heart in quiet tight. I thought that safety meant a wall, but walls don't hold you when you fall. I learned that pain can wear a smile, that love can hurt and still beguile. But I've rebuilt from softer ground, and now I'm safe in who I've found. I'm opening again, but without fear this time. Not with a rush, but by design. Not begging someone else to stay, but knowing I'll be okay. I won't close just to feel strong. I'm soft again, and that's not wrong. I don't expect a love that saves. I don't need fire, I don't need flames. I want the kind that walks beside, that sees my truth and doesn't hide. I'm not the girl I used to be, but she still breathes inside of me. She taught me